Girbeagly!
Hey there, guys and gals. It's Girbeagly with another episode of Go Nippon, a horror game. No, it's not really, but it's a horror game in the sense that the protagonist is a total freaking idiot. Anyway, it's Go Nippon. I'm so excited because I actually have recently I don't know, something about this game. It's super relaxing after a stressful day of work to go on a magical, mystical trip through Japan. Anyway, guys, last episode we finished touring Shibuya, and we also went we had dinner with the girls, and against Akira's warnings, we ate some of Makoto's cooking, and it was terrible, and it almost killed us, and it gave us food poisoning. And then they were like, yo, let's go to Kyoto. So I think that's where we're headed right now, is to Kyoto, so let's see what happens.
Now then, are you two ready?
Yeah!
Wallets?
Check!
Change of clothes?
Check!
Okay, in that case, our 1 night, 2 day stay in Kyoto.
Let's go! Yeah! Yatta!
Now, as for our itinerary from Tokyo to Kyoto, we'll get on the Shinkansen from here at Tokyo Station.
The Shinkansen! Wow, he had a lot of exclamation points after that.
What? What is it? Are you that fired up about riding the Shinkansen?
Of course I am! It's the Shinkansen! The Shinkansen! I have no idea what that is. Not only is it the fastest train in the world, it's no lie to say that it's the safest, most technologically advanced train out there. Oh, so it's the bullet train. It's the crazy one. Like, I think I was describing this in maybe the first or second episode, but the bullet trains are awesome over in Japan. It's seriously like an airplane that's never ever taking off, and you just kind of like get pushed back in your seat, and you just get to your destination so quick, but the ride is mega smooth, and it really does feel super safe because they're like electronic rails, or electric rails, and they use like magnetics or something, like electromagnetism to stay on, so it's really cool to see those.
Wow, is that so?
It sure is. I mean, I've been really hoping to ride the Shinkansen at least once. Wow, I'm so looking forward to this. This is what he gets excited about. It's the train. It's not any of the other cool stuff we already saw. It's the train.
I'm sure you are, but first we need to buy our tickets to get on.
Sure, let's do that.
First, there are several Shinkansen lines when you get out of Tokyo. The one that goes to Kyoto is called Tokaido Shinkansen.
Tokaido Shinkansen, right?
Yes, there are also 3 kinds of Tokaido Shinkansen. Those are the Nozomi, the Hikari, and the Kodama. That's right, the Kodama stops at every station but the Hikari, and the Nozomi only stops at the important ones. They're special express trains in every sense of the word. Between the two, the Hikari takes shorter stops at each station than the Nozomi. There's about 500 kilometers between Tokyo and Kyoto. The Nozomi makes the trip in about 2 hours, 20 minutes.
2 hours, 20 minutes? That's even faster than I thought.
By the way, all the trains cost the same amount, so if you're going to a major station like Kyoto or Osaka, it's better to take the Nozomi.
I see.
Now, about the tickets. To ride the Shinkansen, you'll need both a boarding pass and a special express ticket. Then, you'll choose between free seating or reserve seating.
A boarding pass and an express ticket? Then free seating or reserved seating?
A one-way free seating ticket to Kyoto is about 13,000 yen, but a round-trip ticket is a little cheaper each way, so it's best to go round-trip for your boarding pass whenever possible.
Round-trip, got it. I'll remember that.
Now, to buy in Japanese JR stations, there are ticket counters called Midori no Madoguchi, with vending machines in the larger stations.
Once again, for those of you who are newer to the series, I'm terrible with Japanese pronunciation, so I'm very sorry if I'm just slaughtering your favorite language in the world, and you're just sitting there like, he's such an idiot! Because when it comes to the pronunciations, I'm bad at them.
You can also purchase tickets at travel agency counters in some stations. If you want to go to a travel agency, you can sometimes buy them in a bundle with hotel reservations at a discount price.
Wow.
Alright, One-chan. When we go to Kyoto, make sure our seats are...
I got it. On the right side, right?
Yeah, you always know what I'm thinking, One-chan.
Seats on the right side? Why?
Because...
Because?
Nope, I'm not telling right now. You'll see soon enough.
What? Now you got me curious. Tell me.
No way.
Oh, they're flirting back and forth. It's so cute. Then Makoto.
No way, One-chan. Don't tell him. Yes, I know.
Huh?
Now first we'll buy the tickets, then we'll get our bento and board the train.
We're buying bento before we get on the train?
Of course. Long ago, they had restaurant cars on the Shinkansen itself. But as the travel times got faster and faster, they stopped doing it because there was less need to eat a slow meal on the train. So sort of in place of that, they started selling special bento in the larger stations known as ikeban, that usually contain the region's specialty food. Eating an ikeban while chatting with friends and watching the scenery pass by is part of the fun of the train ride. Yeah.
In other words, it's a way to make the trip itself special.
That's exactly it.
It's not just a mode of transformation. Uh-oh, that's a translation error. It's not just a mode of transformation. Transform! But a part of the journey. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It's like 1 in the morning right now. This is getting really exciting. It sure is, man. So let's keep talking about the train without getting on it. So we just bought our bento and got through the gate. Now we wait for the Shinkansen to arrive. Shinkansen.
You're excited as a child.
But,
it's here.
oh yeah, Shinkansen. Yeah, that actually looks exactly like the one that I rode when I was in Japan. That's really cool. Whoa, that's the Shinkansen. So I wonder if I rode the Shinkansen or just a Shinkansen or what the deal is, but oh, excuse me, I got the burpees. God damn, I always get the burpees.
Yes, that's the newest model, the N700.
It's the real thing. It's like a perfectly streamlined form. It's like a smart train. It's amazing. You can tell it's fast just by looking at it.
Well, it's worth noting that since the trains first started running, the train time in Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour.
An hour? That's completely amazing when you put it that way. When you think about travel time and how long you spend stuck in traffic, or if you live in like a bigger city with public transportation, just how long you stand around waiting for stuff and then getting to your destination, an entire hour is a ton. That's awesome, especially for a big, bustling business country like Japan. You know, cities like Kyoto and Tokyo do so much business, so for them to be able to reduce the travel time so much is actually very impressive. That's kind of cool. I wonder how hard they must have worked to strike the time by an hour.
Come on, it's fine for you to be excited, but don't space out or the train will leave without us.
Alright, let's go, guys. Aw yeah, chugga 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 choo choo. Oh yeah, animation, look at that go.
So, have you calmed down a little?
Huh? You're insane, I've been calm the whole time.
Please, you're insane is my line. You've been spazzing out since we got on the train. Now we've been on the train 40 minutes and you've been spazzing out the whole time.
By the way, I don't know if I'm reading these lines in the right sisters' voices because, as many of you know, and I mention all the time, I am colorblind, so... bear with it. I am not.
Don't say you're not spazzing. Come on, let him be. There's nothing wrong with him enjoying himself, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is totally amazing. The seats are so comfortable, you can recline them so far. And even though we're racing through at 300 kilometers an hour, I don't feel the slightest vibration. And that's the craziest thing, you really don't feel any vibration. It's totally smooth, it's just super fast. And you just sort of feel the force, like the G-forces against you as you go. It is really cool. Each seat even has its own power outlet. You can even connect to the internet. I can't believe how advanced Japan is with this stuff, or with stuff like this.
See, you're completely spazzing out right now.
Now, enough with the flirting, you two. Ooh, even she notices that it's flirting. Makoto.
Huh? We're not flirting. Really? From my point of view, it looks exactly like flirting. That's why I'm telling you we're not.
It's going to sound like you're protesting too much.
Come on, One-chan, you're always quick to say such strange things. Sorry. Anyway, it's about the time.
What is it? It's about time for what?
Remember earlier when I asked for the seats on the right side of the train? You're going to learn why very soon.
It's in sight, you two, look. What is it? It's gonna be something cool. Ooh, it's Mount Fuji, I believe. It's Fuji. Yeah, it is.
That's Japan's greatest mountain, Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji. I got to climb up part of Mount Fuji. It was the coolest thing ever. It seriously was so awesome. It's like, you kind of like climb into fog, like which might be the clouds. I honestly don't remember if it's that high, but it was so cool. It was such a great experience. You drive up to, you have the option of driving up, I think it's to like base camp 3, and then you can hike up to like 6 or something like that. I don't remember. We only hiked up a couple base camps, but it was such a cool experience, and it was just a gorgeous view, amazing sights. What really sucks, something that I just remembered now because of talking about that, because I took a bunch of pictures when we were on Mount Fuji, is I had disposable cameras, and they got exposed accidentally, like in my bag, like they broke open accidentally, and I lost so many great pictures of Japan. It sucks. I lost like an entire roll of film of really cool pictures, but maybe I'll try to track down one of those pictures that did come out of me on Mount Fuji and see if I can maybe like put it up on Twitter or something, or maybe even into one of these videos, like superimpose it. Who knows? But anyway, that snow-crested peak, that gentle slope, so peaceful and solemn, but with such a presence. How can I describe it? To just call it beautiful feels almost trite. He knows the word trite? You know the word trite, but you're... Oh, God, you know what? Never mind. He's a protagonist. Protagonist guy, he's a video game. Okay.
It's 3,776 meters tall, the tallest active volcano in Japan.
Huh? Active volcano? Mount Fuji is an active volcano?
Yes, it is. Its last eruption was about 300 years ago, and until 15 years ago they thought it might have gone dormant. But when they learned that it was still active internally, they reclassified it as an active volcano again.
That's an active volcano?
They say that the last time it erupted, the ash reached all the way to Tokyo.
So far.
When we look at the earlier data, we see that Mount Fuji's eruptions have no set period, but the longest dormant period was a little under 300 years. And as One-chan said, the last eruption was 300 years ago.
That means it could erupt at any
time, yes.
That's kind of scary. I actually didn't know that it was according to data that it was sort of like on a trend to possibly erupt soon. That'd be really scary. That'd be really, really bad.
There are various theories as to why it's called Mount Fuji. One alternative meaning of the word Fuji is unique, while another is undying. Some theorize that the name stems from a unique mountain, or undying mountain.
An undying mountain?
Yes, that explanation posits that, as an active volcano, the ancients thought of it as a living mountain.
A living mountain? Why does he just repeat? He always just repeats back the last thing that Makoto or Akira says to him, like in a question form, though. Like, it's hard to comprehend it. Whatever. All right. Say, can you climb to the top of Mount Fuji?
Yes, you can, although you can only get halfway up by car, and past that you need to climb on foot. Generally speaking, lodges on the mountainside only open in the summer, around July and August, so if you want to climb it, you need to go during that period.
I see. Mount Fuji, Japan's greatest mountain. Someday I'd like to climb it for myself. Ooh, blue sky, so pretty. So pretty. Ooh. Awesome. Fade out. Thank you for riding with us today. Kyoto, please be sure to have your belongings with you when you disembark. Thanks, train guy. Disembodied train voice. Ah, cool, it's Kyoto! Yeah!
Ah, we're here! This is Japan's old capital, Kyoto.
Kyoto
was Japan's capital for over 1,000 years, till it was changed over to Tokyo in 1867.
For over 1,000 years. Oh god, stop, dude. Seriously, you're giving me an aneurysm in my brain. Excuse me, I got the burpees again. God damn, the burpees every time.
Kyoto became capital in the year 794. Before that, Japan's government was based in Nara Prefecture, and it moved with each change of the head of state. But in 794, they built a new city on this land. It was known as Hainan-kyo, and its layout was based on the contemporary capital of China. That city remained as Japan's capital for over 1,000 years afterward.
Such a long time, huh? But...
Huh? What's wrong?
What year did the Edo period start?
In 1603.
Wasn't Tokyo the center of the government during the Edo period? In that case, Kyoto should have stopped being the capital that year.
You make a good point. It's true that the center of Japanese government was moved to Tokyo during the Edo period. But while the shogun in Edo had the real power, the formal head of the government was not the shogun himself, but the emperor here in Kyoto. So even during the Edo period, the Japan government was technically centered in Kyoto. And even when it officially moved to Kyoto and Osaka next door continued to grow as if it were still the capital, right? That's right.
I see. So you could say Kyoto is the city that maintains the traditions,
Forms and culture of Japan's good old days.
I see. I guess even I think of traditional Japanese culture when I think of Kyoto. But still.
But you'd rather be seeing the town for yourself instead of listening to our lectures, right?
How did you know that? Because it's probably boring standing around there and just do stuff.
Because we can read your face like a book, right, Akira? Yeah, especially when you're thinking perverted things.
No way!
A response like that? Wait a minute. You mean you do think of those things?
No, that was just an automatic response, that's all.
What? Are you saying we're lacking in womanly charms?
Whoa, Akira, switching, just turning all the words around. She's got spunk. She does. What are you talking about? Do you want me to think those things or not?
Oh, you idiot. Of course I don't want you to think about it, you perv.
I told you I'm not.
Come on now, Aki-chan. Let's put this strange quarrel to rest. Concerning the earlier issue, it's no wonder you're more interested in the modern town. Kyoto is still a major metropolis after all. So it's still gradually changing as new people and shops come in.
I see. Now that you mention it, I can see that it's true.
Well, as long as we're here, we really should look all around. So let's cut the chit-chat. It's time for the quick tour. Yes, it is.
That's what I've been waiting for.
So, should we start? Let me see. I think that's the best place, don't you?
That? Alright, and we'll find out what that is. First, the entry fee there. We'll find out what that is next episode. We'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye. Kicking him right in the weenie. This guy is not gonna, he'll never have kids. Oh my gosh. Oh. Police! 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 Oh, the thief is yelling for police. Oh! Oh my god. He's dead, dude. You got him. Holy shit.